Last time on Jay Plays Amnesia. My chair! My chair! Ah! YOLO!
Find Alexander and kill him.
Mementos? Mementos! Tinted box. Oh! Hello! Wine cellar. Wine cellar! That looks like a rabbit. That looks like a rabbit or deer. Wait. I could pick something up? What is this? Boo! 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 It's like as if this thing is breathing. Oh, excuse me. Oil! Nice. Okay. So... now... up here? Too spooky for you. We haven't even seen any monsters. Oh, actually, we saw the water monster in that little grate in the floor. That was the thing. Entrance hall. But we're not done yet. Oh wait, no, we are. We gotta go to the wine cellar because he put all his shit in there. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone stone in London seemed appropriate somehow. Okay. The music, I know. Yeah, it's the ambiance, man. Okay, here's the wine cellar. Ugh. It's locked and will not open without a key. Okay, looks like I got a chemical. Yep. I need to get a key. 4 chemicals. Yep. Find the key. Yep. Okay, let's find the key. So I guess this is where we go up. Oh, but wait, let's look behind here. I want to be thorough. Not to the annoying extent. It's just I am aware that there are puzzles in this game, and you kinda have to be thorough in order to be able to solve those puzzles. Because you have to find the right stuff. Sometimes that right stuff is hidden. Tabularium. That way's blocked off, so we're going in here. This is an older horror game, so some stuff might seem outdated, but the atmosphere is good. The other children cheered him on. His voice is steadily rising in pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? Fuck. Okay. This is reminding me of the lower floor of SCP, with all the the lizards. In fact, this might be the same sounds. Yeah, it is. What the fuck? This is the same ambiance as that basement zone in SCP Containment Breach. I fucking hate that place. Okay. There's natural light. Nice. No spooks in here. I got sunlight.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk.
All the Osis
How
humors are
Professor
streaming
Herbert
right now?
managed to find the location in these vast plains of
wait,
nothingness
let's wait for this to
remains a
go
mystery
through.
to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Why is it always for the sake of the British Museum, man? Why is that always the case with stuff like this? I don't know. It just seems to be a reoccurring thing with horror, with thrillers or whatever. The British Museum. Oh, we gotta get this cursed artifact and bring it back, and we're all gonna die because of it. Okay, I'm going to look in here before I go over there. Hello. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Bald Eagle. Don't know what any of those means, but okay. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm, House of Jarrett. Okay. So all the OSU streamers are streaming right now. Oh, shit, my sanity. Wait, I can just light this up. Okay. Don't wanna waste my oil. So, gosh, yeah, I wonder, like, a lot of people probably have to choose in between, like, who to watch, right? If every one of, like, the more popular ones are streaming. I wonder if it's, like, a coincidence or everyone just happens to be free, like, right now. Okay. Oh, this is connecting, I think. I don't like these sounds, man. I don't like them. I really don't like those sounds. It really does sound like people are, like, there's something else here with me. There was a mention of a shadow chasing me, and I have to try and escape it for as long as I can.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Oof.
I was trapped.
Yep. He was trapped. And Waffle, don't worry about it. Yeah. Like, this game was, like, revolutionary for its time. And I mean, I have played a couple of horror games, but most of those horror games were released after this game. And they use a lot, this game set down the pathway for other horror games. And, so, like, I think it's best just to, like, not think too much about the game, and instead think about what's going on in the game, like, the environment. And that door's open. It was open this entire time. I didn't know that. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My sanity. My sanity. Librivitrus, or whatever that means. Closing the door. Someone's playing the piano. So it's like, the thing with this horror game is that it's not all about jump scares. It slowly builds up, and then to the point where every little thing will be like its own jump scare to you. Okay. Nothing in there. Alright. Historia Loki. It's locked. Okay, my sanity is dropping again. But let me see what I wrote down. The door leading to, there's another entrance. I need to get in there. Okay. My objective right now is to, there's a wall of flesh that I came across, and I need to get past it. What I needed to do was go to the laboratory so I could find a concoction of acid to burn down that wall of flesh. But what happened was, apparently the scientist that was there moved all the ingredients to the wine cellar. The wine cellar was locked. So I am now looking for the key for that place, and I think it might be in that room that is locked, so I need to find a way, another way around. Okay. Like Dead Space? Oh yeah. Dead Space is like a jump scary type of game. And I mean, when I first played it, blood. When I first played it, I only played like a little bit of it. I didn't play all of it. But yeah, it didn't actually scare me at all. Like, I didn't react to any of the jump scares. It was like, for some reason it was really predictable to me at the time. Is this important? Nope. Okay. Tabula. Let's go in here first. Oh, tinderbox. Good. Wait. Oh, fuck. Well, guess I got no choice but to look here.
And hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Were they building this castle? Maybe? Yeah, don't worry about what's happening. Could I look through there? Oh, fuck. My way back has been blocked off. Okay, wait, let me get into the light. I don't want my sanity to go any lower. Yeah, yeet. Okay. Right, I wrote down a note. Let's see. Mementos. Yep. I believe it's probably through this door. Right? Maybe? Before I look at that note, let's look in here. Oh. Okay. door opened. Can I close this door? There's no door. Nice. Alright. Hello. Oh. This isn't good. Am I dead?
17th of May,
Probably not.
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Sounds
The next
like,
thing I can remember
crack
is the
cocaine.
grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. The first game was pretty predictable. The second game did it well. Oh, so the second game was the game. Okay. And then the third game, I saw the gameplay for it. It didn't really, it was more of a thriller than a horror, I guess. But yeah, okay, we gotta find a way out here. How's my sanity? Slight headache. Oh, it's better now. Nice. Hey, Ben. Can't play Overwatch. Not only because we're doing this right now, but I don't even own Overwatch. Okay. Do I just climb up? No? Is this the first puzzle of the game? Is there a book I can pull? Nope. Amnesia? Have you not heard of this game? It's the game. It's like a classic YouTube gamer game. Like PewDiePie and shit. Oh, wait. Fragile but not breakable by hand. I just broke with my hands though. I don't know what you're talking about. Not breakable with my hands, my ass.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
All these noises. All those noises. Okay, anything else here? Just want to check for extra tinder boxes because there will be parts. I probably don't have any. Okay. You don't know what this game is? Oh, I probably need to break the glass, don't I? Okay. Hello. Alstetz and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore and Alstetz, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with the scattered lakes, can I read please, is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversation since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motives that keep reappearing. Oh, yeah, and Ben. This game is like the granddaddy of all horror games. Or one of the granddaddies of all horror games. Mostly on the PC side, I think. But yes, The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. That sounds familiar. US history, maybe? It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies were wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are the Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? I passed my finals. Thanks, Ben. Visit undone. Local folklore. Okay, so this might explain something. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, a well-known erudite. Don't know what some of these words are. Visited Alzdedet at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight. Fortnight? As he looked for remnants of a kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alzadadidad, which made you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? What happened to him? The immortal... Oh, I thought that said bacon. The immortal bacon. Erudite is metal? Yeah, dite. It does sound metallic. Okay. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby, Atzdelze, and like most of those noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by the fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Man, I need to step up my reading game. I'm like stuttering left and right and shit. Jesus. It's a mineral? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a door here. It won't open. It's locked. How did I miss this fucking oil? God damn it. How much oil do I even have? 8. Wow, we're doing pretty good for oil. Wait, so is there like... Do I need this book?